Good morning to you all. Welcome to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Hope you all well at home. Students, we are discussing the chapter matrices, and in this chapter matrices we already seen that what is a matrix, what are the different types of matrices, as well as how to add, subtract, multiply the given two matrices. Okay. Today in this session we are going to discuss about the last topic, elementary operations or elementary transformation of a matrix. Using this elementary operation we will see how to find inverse of a matrix. Listen, the topic is very important, so watch the video carefully. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day. Let's see elementary operation or elementary transformation of a matrix. Listen, there are 6 operations or transformation on a matrix, 3 of which are due to rows and 3 due to columns. And these are known as elementary operations or transformation. Listen, the first transformation is interchange of any two rows and columns. That means we can interchange rows or columns. Let's see this example. See, we have a matrix A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 1, minus 1, root 3, 1, 5, 6, 7. See, this is a 3 by 3 matrix. Now look at R1 and R2. First row and second row. Here I am going to interchange these two rows. R1 is interchanged to R2. See the arrow mark, read it as R1 is interchanged to R2. That means I am going to write R1 as R2 and R2 as R1. Okay. So the resulting matrix as minus 1 root 3 1 1 2 1 5 6 7. Is clear? In this matrix I changed R1 as R2 and R2 as R1. So that is the first transformation, interchange of any two rows or two columns. Let's see the second transformation. The multiplication of the elements of any two row or column by a non-zero number. So this is the transformation, which means we can multiply by a scalar. Okay, we can multiply the elements of any row or a column by a scalar. That is the second transformation or operation. See this example. We have a matrix B 1, 2, 1, minus 1, root 3, 1. Look at the third column. Actually, the third column is 1, 1 in the given matrix B. So, I am going to multiply this third column by a scalar 1 by 7. Look at there is a symbol C3 gives 1 by 7 C3. Okay. That is C3 is interchanged to 1 by 7 C3. That is third column is interchanged by a scalar multiplication. Here the scalar is 1 by 7. So the third column element are interchanged to 1 by 7 into C3. Look at the new matrix. There is no change in the first two columns. Third column became 1 by 7, 1 by 7. Okay. So this is the second transformation. The multiplication of the elements of any row or column by a non-zero number. Non-zero number means by a scalar. Okay. Let's see the third transformation. The addition of the elements of any row or column, the corresponding elements of any other row or column multiplied by any non-zero number. Listen, this is a lengthy transformation, but it is very simple. Okay. The addition to the elements of any row or column, the corresponding elements of any other row or column multiplied by any non-zero number. That is, we can interchange or change any row or column by addition. It's very important. By addition of elements of corresponding elements of any other row. That means, suppose we have a row, we can multiply this row by a scalar and the new row will be added to the original one. See the example, you can easily understand what is the third transformation. Look at here, we have a matrix C 1, 2, 2 minus 1. This is our given matrix. Now in this matrix, I am going to multiply the first row by a scalar 2. Look at the 2R1. 2R1 means I am going to multiply the first row by a scalar 2. So what is the resulting row? 2 into 1, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Resulting row is 2, 4. Now I am going to subtract R2 minus 2R1. Okay, R2 minus 2R1. That is, from the second row, we want to subtract 2R1. Listen, we are going to change the second row as R2 minus 2R1. So what is the result? 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 1, minus 4, minus 5. There is no change in first row, but second row is changed to 0 minus 5. Okay. So first we multiply the first row by a scalar and we added the new row with the R2. Okay. So multiply by a scalar means we can take minus 2 as a scalar and add the new row by or new row with the R2. So we get the new matrix. So these are the 6 elementary operations or transformation of a matrix. Using this transformation, let's see how to find inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix followed by 3 by 3 matrix. Okay. So watch the video carefully. Once again remind you, this is an important one. So watch it carefully. Okay. Let's see this example. This is find the inverse of the matrix. Listen, we need to find inverse of the matrix. A is equal to matrix 2, 5, 1, 3 by elementary operation. I already mentioned elementary operations means there are 6 transformations. Okay, there are 6 transformations. These 6 transformations, 3 of which are due to rows and 3 due to columns. Okay. Here I am going to make row operations only. If you are doing row operation, we have to use row operation throughout the problem. If you are using row transformation, column transformation, we have to make column operation completely. Okay. So listen to the question. We need to find inverse. So the procedure is that first we need to write the given matrix A as, listen, IA. Okay. And convert this matrix as I through elementary operations. So we get, instead of this I, we get a matrix into A. As a result, this matrix goes to our required inverse. This is the process. Okay. So let's start with the problem with A is equal to identity matrix I into A. Now replace A here. A is 2, 5, 1, 3 equal to I is our identity matrix. This is a 2 by 2 matrix and therefore identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 1. Then write A. No need to rewrite A as the given matrix, still A itself. Now The procedure is that, listen, instead of this A, we need identity matrix. That is, we need 1, 0, 0, 1. So, we want to replace all these entries as 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So, instead of 2, first we need 1. So, to obtain 1, we have to make some elementary operations or elementary transformation. So, listen, 2 belongs to first row. So, we want to interchange or change first row. Okay. So, I am going to make an elementary operation for the first row as, listen, R1 is interchanged as R2 because we can change rows. Okay, that's our one of the elementary operation. Interchange of any two rows and any two columns. So here I interchange second row as first row and first row as second row. So the resulting matrix becomes, listen, 1, 3, 2, 5. Similarly, we have to make it here. Second row becomes first row becomes second row. So this is our first step, interchange row. Now next step is, listen, this element becomes 0. Look at here. This element, we want to change 2 as 0. So to make this 2 as 0, I am doing R2 is interchanged to because 2 belongs to second row. So R2 is interchanged to, listen, R2 minus 2R1. That is, instead of this 2, we need 0. So firstly, I multiply this first row with 2. Okay, first row with 2. Then we subtract from R2. Listen, if we multiply first row by a scalar, first row becomes 2, 6. So this is our new first row. There is no change in the second row. What is the second row? 2, 5. Now I want to change this second row. So from second row, we want to subtract this new first row. 2 minus 2, 0. 5 minus 6, minus 1. Okay. So there is no change in the first row. 1, 3. Change in second row. Second row becomes R2 minus 2R1. That is 2 minus 2, 0. 5 minus 6, minus 1. Okay. Similarly, here also there is a change. There is no change in first row. So 0, 1 itself. Second row reduces to. What is the transformation? Second row is interchanged to R2 minus R1. What is R1 here? 0, 1. So we want to multiply the first row by a scalar 2. So new first row becomes, listen, 0 into 2, 0. 1 into 2, 2. There is no change in second row. Now the transformation is R2 minus 2R1. 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 2, minus 2. Okay. Into A. So look at here. We converted the given matrix as 1, 0. Now we want second column as 0, 1. So to obtain 0, 1, first we need to convert this element, second row, second element as 1. That is the procedure. Second row, second element as 1. After that, convert this 3 as 0. So already we have minus 1. So if we multiply by a scalar minus 1, we get the required result. So here I am going to make a transformation like I need to convert or change R2 by a scalar multiplication of R2. Okay. So there is no change in first row. First row is 1, 3 itself. Second row becomes scalar multiplication. Minus 1 into. So minus 1 into 0, 0. Minus 1 into minus 1, 1. Similarly, in this matrix, there is no change in first row, 0, 1. Second row reduces to scalar multiplication of minus 1. So 1 into minus 1, minus 1. Minus 2 into minus 1, 2 into A. Okay. Now, last step, we need to convert this 3 as 0. Okay, 3 as 0. Now, 3 belongs to first row. So, we need to convert, look at, we need to change first row. So, there is a transformation goes to first row. First row is converted to. Now, what is here that we want to know? Listen, we are going to convert this 3 as 0. For this, multiply this second row with 3. Okay, multiply this second row with 3 and subtract the values from the first row. Okay, first row we want to convert. So, from the first row, we need to subtract the scalar product of the second row by 3. What is our first row? There is no change in first row. 1, 3. Second row is 0, 1. Okay. Now in this row, first we are going to convert this row, second row as 3R2. So that this becomes 0 into 3, 0. 1 into 3, 3. Now subtract R1 minus 3R2. So this becomes 1 minus 0, 1. 3 minus 3, 0. This is our new row R1. So this becomes 1, 0, 0, 1 equal to, similarly here there is no change in R2. So minus 1, 2. We are going to change R1. How? First we need to multiply second row by 3. So R2 becomes minus 1 into 3, minus 3. 2 into 3, 6. So this is our 3R2. What is R1? R1 is 0, 1. Now what is the transformation? R1 minus 3R2. So 0 minus minus 3, it is 3. 1 minus 6, minus 5 into A. So we started from the matrix 2, 5 and 1, 3. Using elementary operation, we converted the matrix as identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. Now look at this matrix. Identity matrix equal to A into, this is very important, A into A inverse. A into A inverse gives the identity matrix. Therefore, the matrix 3, 5 minus 1, 2 is the required inverse of the matrix A. Okay. So, this is our answer.